Hi, I am once again recording this video to show you how to index pages and create show pages with databases through Ruby on Rails, and I just really want this to work this time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to type Rails generate model album because I'm creating a list of albums that I want. Or that I like, or whatever, and so now we're going to create, so it's going to have attributes title, which is a string, it's going to have the attribute artist, which is also a string, and then it's going to have year, which is not a string, it's an integer, and then we're going to have genre, which is a string, and it still can't do it, yay! So we're gonna try to call it record, and it's probably not gonna do it because I already used it. Yay! So we're just gonna call this we're just gonna call this album. We're gonna call it disc. We're just gonna call it disc. And that's going to be fine. Okay, so we have, so it says that it created the migration database, and it says that it created the models thing, and so now we're going to run Rails database migrate reset to reset the database, and it will do what it does. Yay, the model files were unchanged, so nothing went wrong in this step. So we're gonna check out these files. So let's go. App, models, application, record. That's not what I want it to be. I want it to be disk. So that failed. Let's look at the database. Database. Nothing. Where are you going? I promise, I'm telling you to go here. Nothing, it's doing nothing. You know what, let's try to do this on the other practice file, I guess. Okay, we're here. This is, for all intents and purposes, the practice apps folder. So we're gonna try to generate the model again. Rails DB migrate reset. Now we're gonna check it. Oh my god, I created the thing! Wow! We can confirm that it worked. Awesome. So, the next thing we're gonna do is see if it created the database file that we wanted it to. And oh my god, it did that. So, why aren't you opening here? Yay! This is what we want! And also, this is what we want. Yay! So, now that we have that confirmed, the next thing we're going to do is seed our database with the things we want to seed it with. So to do that, we're gonna go database, we're gonna look at the seeds, and we're just gonna change this. We're gonna seed the database right here. So we're gonna do this handy dandy seeding, which can also be done in the Rails console. And I believe the way we interpret this and write in our database seeds, okay, we're gonna seed this database right now. Okay, so to do this, we're gonna say album.create. That is an exclamation point, open bracket, and then we're gonna seed it with all of the attributes that we made. So that's so awesome. So it's gonna be, what did we say it was? Okay. So it's gonna be title. We're gonna show the title first. So the title of the album, it's gonna be In Rainbows by Radiohead. And the artist name is Radiohead. And then we're gonna type the year. It came out in 2007, and the genre, which is I think it said art pop or something. I think it's art pop, or it's art rock, whatever. Rock pop, whatever. Okay. And so we're gonna make 4 more of these. So the next album is going to be Chaos Is Me by Orchid, which came out, we're gonna use the Google. No, we're not gonna use the Google. We're gonna use the Spotify. Maybe we're not gonna use the Spotify. Maybe we are gonna use the Google. And we are using the Google and not the Spotify to find our albums. Came out in '99. The genre is emo violence. And then the next album is going to be Memphis Massacre. Yeah. By Tommy Wright the Third, and it came out in 92. And the album genre is horrorcore. So the next album we're writing is titled The Great Malenko, by everyone's favorite Detroit-based clown band, the Insane Clown Posse. Maybe it's one with one E. And so this album came out in 1997, and it is also horrorcore. And so the last album we are adding is, it's called Indigo, and it is by J.D. Occasionally, who is a student at the University of Memphis, and it came out like a week ago. And the art, or like the genre, is, how do they describe it? It's like queer soul funk. Yeah, okay. So we're saving that. Those are the albums we seeded our database with. So we can save that. Close it. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to close out of that, move to here. We're going to reset. We're gonna see the database. So to do that, we're gonna type Rails. It's literally up here. Rails db migrate. We're not gonna reset it, but then we're gonna do db seed. Did that do something? So I guess we're going to test this to see if it actually did what I want it to do. So Rails console pp album dot all. Oh wow, okay. So I guess it did it. And the next thing we're gonna do is configure. We're gonna configure our routes to index them. We're gonna configure our routes to index them. Why did I close that out? So config routes. Yeah, this is where we need to be. So I'm gonna type, so we're gonna get the index and we're gonna get the show pages, and we're going to create this, we're gonna create these routes and we're gonna check these routes, and then we're gonna generate a controller. So I'm gonna type get albums to album index as album album. Albums. Okay, these are gonna, yeah, because this is gonna be the index for all of them. So then we're gonna do get albums. Oh no, get albums / ID, because we're gonna get the ID of the albums. It's gonna go to album #show, and this is going to be as album with no S. So we're going to save that, and to test that we're going to exit the console, and now we're going to type Rails routes -e. Cool, so we confirmed that these are showing up. And now, since we confirmed that, we're gonna say we're gonna generate the controller. So Rails generate controller albums. Okay, and we confirmed that this exists now. So we're gonna go back in here and gonna go app controllers albums controller. Hey, and this is what we want. This is what we want in here. So in this controller, we're going to define the index pages and the show pages. So for the index page, we're going to say we're going to define the index. So at albums equals album, and render the index, and we're going to end that. And we're also going to define the show pages. So at albums equals album dot find, and we're going to find it by the ID number, so param ID. And then that's going to end. And then that's going to end. So save. And to test that this worked correctly, we're going to see, we're going to run the server, and we're going to see if these pages pop up without their templates. So local 1000 albums. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It's the same freaking error. I don't get it. Is this gonna be plural? Okay. Okay, so we got the template missing. So it was that, and we can move on from here. So, so I'm just gonna be real here. Like, I've done this assignment maybe like 4 or 5 times at this point, and kept running into errors, and then had to re-record. So I just already have the index and show files, and I'm gonna deliberately copy and paste this, and then just explain what's going on. So first of all, we're gonna exit this, or I'm gonna exit that, and we're on the main branch. the master branch, whatever. And so we're gonna cd into our apps, or our app, to our app views. So we're gonna go app views albums. Now we're on here, and we're gonna create the index and show files, and to do that we're gonna say touch index.html.erb. No. And then we're also gonna touch show.html.erb. So now we have these files, and in them I'm just gonna do this. Okay. So we have our header. Our header is albums. We have we're creating a table for it, and the head of the table is in dark mode, and we have in the head it is going to list the title, the artist, the genre, the release, and the details, which will be the show page. And so that's basically the head row, the descriptor row, whatever you want to call it. And then the body has the albums, and it grabs each albums and it tells it to do an album, and then it's going to list the title, artist, genre, year, and a link to the show page for every single seeded entry in the database. So we're going to save that. And then we're going to enter. Then we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And so I guess this one isn't completely done, so albums.genre, albums.year. And maybe this won't work. Maybe it won't be plural case. So we're just gonna hope this works. So these are saved, and these are in the views file. So we're just gonna run it. So Rails server. Okay. Nice. I guess I'll try to write all then. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try to keep the each. Let's make this singular. No. You're seeing this error, right? I don't know what I did wrong. Well, you know what? Here's my index page. Here's my show page. I can't get it to work. I've recorded this video many times, And this is like the second or third time I've come across this specific error, and I really have not been able to figure out like how to move forward on it. And I was able to get it in the other one, so I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I don't get it. I've like reinstalled the same project file I don't know. I don't know. Excuses. Okay, I'm gonna... I guess I'm just gonna take that out real quick and see what happens. No, that's not what I want. That doesn't even render fine. I mean... Oh, bet? This is the same problem I was having. Ugh! Undefined method for each. That should exist. Where is that? App, views, layouts, application. Oh, dude, that's so cool. I don't know what the issue is here. I think I'm just gonna end and submit this video. Sorry I didn't get it fully working. Whatever. I hope things will be fine for next assignment, for the next video. So, okay. There it is. That's my HTML file, which I explained. This should link to albums and create the album path, and this should this should have done something. It just should have done something. So, you know what? That's it. That's this video. That's this assignment. Bye.